So I get some really funny spam, and the fun thing about WordPress is it filters your spam real well. And I've decided that as a comedy thing, I would start reading you guys some of this hilarious mishmash nonsense. It's just words thrown together. You can't even begin to guess what these people are trying to communicate because they're not people, they're bots. I call them English bot spam because that's what it comes across as. This is like a bot who was programmed to speak a different language trying to communicate in English. This is pretty funny. First one is, how we compose. You are a legitimate skilled blog writer. That's not that weird. Then the second one is about a short paragraph long, and it's definitely like, what? There are several appealing deadlines in this article. On the other hand, I can't determine if I see these center to cardiovascular system. There might be a few validity period. Nonetheless, I actually most certainly is going to take store view till when I contemplate it. Furthermore, there's no punctuation. Great document. Many thanks, thus we wish supplemental. Place into feed burner while appropriately. What are you trying to say? A marvelous blog page submit. This next one's a lot longer. I just splashed water on myself. A marvelous blog page submit. I simply, with all this, any work fellow who had previously been doing a minimal evaluation for this. And the truth is invested in me breakfast time since I uncovered the item intended for your ex. Question mark. Period. Thus, I want to rephrase this. Thanks for the manage. However, this is why, thanks to bring the amount of time to express this kind of, I actually feel firmly over it and extremely such as uncover outing increased about this leading I don't know. If it is possible, once you achieve know-how, will you thought process updating the website with considerably more points? It's astonishingly good for us. Huge USB up because of this web. Good morning, y'all. Looks like it's time for another edition of English Spam Mail. This one's particularly confusing because I have never at any point mentioned weight loss in my Let's All Be Neurotic show. So this one, that's the thing, is spam mail. Spam bots don't pay any attention to what the fuck they're writing. They're a bot. No, let's see. I believe that avoiding packaged foods would be the first step to help lose weight. They might taste fine, but processed foods include very little nutritional value, making you take in more simply to have enough strength to get with the day. Should you be constantly consuming these foods, converting to cereals and other complex carbohydrates will have more vitality while eating less. Thanks a lot, your blog post. Smile. I don't know about you, the rest of you, but I definitely don't need to lose any weight. I weigh 120 at this point. I'm fine. Thank you very much. So that one wasn't very English, but it was just perplexing, because, like, what the fucking hell does that have to do anything from my show? Whatever. Second one is, thank you for one more great document. Where more might anyone have that from of information and facts such good way of producing. Displayed I have in the near future and am for try to find kind info. What? What are you trying to say, people? No, you're not people, you're spam bots. Let's see if we got anything else. Funny spam. Ooh, here we go, we got one. We got one. This really is certainly extremely useful since I am currently setting up an online flower website. Although I'm only starting out, so I'll quite small be. Unlike this site, may I link to few discussion because they're interesting for Lily Stone. Daily Humor Pics has nothing to do with flowers, in case you were interested. Daily Humor Pics is where I post select 5 photos a day, stills from my collection of funny cartoon stills. So what this has to do with flowers, I don't know. Oops, wrong button. See if we got any in this one. Nope. Okay, that's all our spam for today. Not nearly as amusing as yesterday's, but we'll string them together. Here's Bodley. Do 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 do. Come on, give it kisses. Give it kisses. You think it's a toy? I had a thought, and it occurred to me, how does Queer Duck give blowjobs? He has a beak, not lips. For that matter, frankly, how do any of them give blowjobs? I don't even know if things like polar bears, cats, and alligators are capable of pulling their lips over their teeth like people do. But just for a little amusement, I thought I would demonstrate to you what it might look like. Queer Duck decided and this is why a duck giving a blowjob wouldn't work, because they have no lips. So something like this. It's not going to be very enjoyable. No, it doesn't taste very good after Pringles in your mouth. Ugh.